Hi everyone, I'm Dana Hammond from First Coffee Then Colors. So today I wanted to talk about color analysis. Is it worth it for you to get a color analysis? Okay, so obviously I have a little bit biased of a perspective. I am a color analyst, so of course I would say yes, definitely get a color analysis, full stop. But here are some things to think about when you are trying to decide if you want or need to get a color analysis. First of all, I think it's such a fun experience. Whether you're doing it virtually or in person, it's just such a fun time. Learning about yourself is always an interesting thing to do. I find most clients just love finding out more about themselves. So who wouldn't want that? However, if you feel like you already know yourself pretty well, and if you feel like you already have a good handle on what looks good and what looks bad, maybe you don't want a color analysis. So secondly, I would consider your age too. While I know color analysis is definitely trending amongst the 20s crowd, is it necessary if you're a teenager in your 20s? I would argue no, it's not necessary. It's not as necessary as if you are 35 plus. If you are 35 plus and you do not know what your best and worst colors are, I would highly recommend a color analysis. I was in that same boat. You know, when you're in your teens, 20s, early 30s, you can get away with murder as far as what you can wear. When you start to get older, it is not the same at all. So you hit 35 plus, you are starting to notice things happening in your face. You don't have that same youthful glow anymore. You have it for a couple more years, but it's on its way out. So why would you not want to maximize how good you look every single day for the rest of your life? So yes, 35 plus, if you haven't had your colors done, please see me. If you're in your 20s, you can probably wait for a few years. Okay. Third, they have those analysis things on TikTok with the filters. And when people ask me about those, they're like, well, can I just do it on TikTok for free? And I always say, if you can figure out your colors based on that filter and you trust it enough to have it decide for you what colors to wear or what not to wear, go for it. Why not? Same thing I say when the vein test, all that stuff. If you think you could figure it out for yourself, by all means, you should try. I tried for a long time to figure it out on my own, and I could not figure it out. So I needed to get a color analysis to figure out my best and worst colors. And, if you think you got that, you got it down pat, you do you don't need one then, okay? But I find that it's very helpful to have a professional do it and tell me objectively what are my best and worst colors. Because when you do it for yourself, it is very hard to be objective. And I speak from experience. I tried for months and months to figure out what my season was unsuccessfully before getting a professional color analysis. So of course, let me make the arguments why it is worth it. You will save time and money and mental energy. You will save time shopping. You hone in on the colors that look good and you ignore the rest. You will also save time and money with makeup decisions because you will find out the best makeup shades for you and therefore eliminate the rest. So not only is that saving time and money, but mental energy. Your closet is going to be much more coordinated. You're not going to have 100 things that don't match. Most of your clothes will match, if not all of them. It's so much easier to put together an outfit. So yeah, those are just a few arguments. I could go on all day, but just wanted to give you kind of the pros and cons and tell you about why I think it's worth it and why maybe you don't want one yet, but you should definitely have one eventually. Anyways, I would love for you to subscribe or like or share, of course. And I'm going to put a couple free links to free resources below, so make sure you check those out. And I'll see you next time. Bye.